I'm Jamie with the Volusia County Public Library. In this video, you will learn 2 more overnight oat recipes. You will need the following: a container with a sealable lid, as we will be shaking the contents later. A half a cup of your favorite milk. I'll be using almond milk today. 1/3 cup of old-fashioned oats, and then a variety of toppings. You may also want a spoon, and of course we'll need our refrigerator at the end. Let's get started. For our first overnight oats recipe, we're going to make a peanut butter and jelly flavor. We're going to start by putting all of our ingredients in our sealable container, and we're going to be shaking it, so you want to make sure your container won't leak. We're going to start with our half cup of milk, whichever kind of milk you prefer. Next, we're going to add our 1/3 cup of old-fashioned oats. And then we're going to add our tablespoon of either honey or maple syrup, whatever you have on hand. This is kind of our basic base for overnight oats to start with. So to make it a peanut butter and jelly, we are going to add 1 tablespoon of jam. I'm going to be using strawberry because I am also going to be adding 1/2 cup of chopped strawberries. They can be frozen or fresh. So you can do a 1/2 cup of raspberries and do raspberry jam if you'd like. You could even experiment and try grape jelly and do a 1/2 cup of sliced grapes. So whatever your favorite flavor of jelly is, you can pair with that fruit and try it out in this recipe. For the peanut butter part, we're of course going to add 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. And for some extra peanut flavor, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of chopped peanuts. Now, if you're allergic to peanuts, you can obviously substitute this with your favorite kind of nut butter or peanut butter substitute. You can also leave out the peanuts and just not have the crunch, or substitute something else in if you'd like. And last, just for an extra protein and nutrition boost, we're going to add in 1 to 2 teaspoons of chia seeds. So we are going to seal our container, and we're going to give it a good shake. If you watched my previous video, you might want to give this one a little extra shaking. That peanut butter tends to stay together in there, so this one will need a good vigorous shaking. I'll meet you back here after that. You're going to want to store these in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours, and they should stay good for up to 3 to 5 days. When you're ready to eat your overnight oats, you can enjoy them cold, or you can warm them up. You can also add some more milk at that time if they're too thick for your liking. The next flavor we're going to make today is a chocolate coconut. If you're a fan of these flavors, you can check out my other video on chocolate coconut energy bites. We're going to start our overnight oats with our basic base. So a 1/2 cup of milk, whichever milk you prefer, and our 1/3 cup of old-fashioned oats. And we're going to sweeten that with our 1 tablespoon of honey. So that's our basic overnight oat base. So to make it our chocolate coconut, we're going to start by adding 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. And if you're allergic to peanut butter, you can substitute another nut butter, or you can skip it altogether. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of shredded coconut, 1 tablespoon of sliced almonds, 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, and for extra chocolatey goodness, we're going to add 1 to 2, or to taste, tablespoons of chocolate chips. We're going to go ahead and seal our container, and we're going to give it a good shake, and I'll meet you back here after that. So we gave this a good shake. Remember, just like our previous one with the peanut butter, you might want to give this an extra good vigorous shaking to break up that peanut butter in there. The almonds and the chocolate chips should help break that up for you. We're going to put this in the fridge for at least 4 hours, and it should stay good for 3 to 5 days. When you're ready to eat, you can enjoy this cold, or you can warm it up. And remember, you can also add some extra milk if it's gotten pretty thick on you. I hope you've enjoyed these 2 additional recipes for overnight oats. If you make your own combinations, let us know in the comments below. Interested in more breakfast recipes? You can check out these books and more from your library.